My dear people of Zamfara State, I address you this evening about the recent escalation in the wave of banditry in some part of our dear state. As you are aware, the most recent one is the attack on Kadawa village in Zurmi local government area. The report we received confirmed that the bandits have killed about 45 people, which they are all innocent people from that area. I feel saddened by the unfortunate and barbaric act of cowardice. With a heavy heart, I convey my condolences on behalf of my family and the entire people of Zamfara State about this massacre. Our thoughts and prayers are with the brave families and the whole people of Kadawa of Zurmi local government area and all families that have lost their loved ones across the state. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive and shower His mercy to the deceased and grant their families the fortitude to bear this great loss. As I express my condolences to every one of you individually and collectively, I want to tell you that we will stay doubly proactive in confronting these men of the underworld. This hard-hearted gang of criminals have made us to believe that violence is the only language they understand. More than ever before, we are determined to pay them in the same coin. In recent weeks, the act of banditry has reverted to the ugly dimension it had prior to the coming of my administration. The marauders kill without regard for any rule of sanity. Women, the elderly, and the children are not spared. As a result, a large number of people have been displaced in nearly every town in the state. My dear people of Zamfara State, you are witnessing to what we have accomplished from the beginning of our administration, particularly the peace and reconciliation effort that we initiated and achieved. As a result, we have been able to shift our violent narrative to ones of optimism and peaceful coexistence. Unfortunately, things suddenly took a dramatic turn and things are getting worse by the day. It is clear that some invincible hands are plotting evil against our people with the goal of making our state as terrifying as it is were in the years gone by. My constant prayer is for Allah to rebuild those who are perpetrating this cruel atrocities against our people. I assure you that we remain steadfast in our effort to eradicate banditry and all types of criminality from the state. In this battle, no sacred cow whosoever is involved in this dastardly act, no matter how highly placed he is, he will be dealt with accordingly and according to the law of the land. We have demonstrated this commitment based on the actions we have taken in respect of Emir of Maru, Emir of Dansadao, and following yesterday's incident, the Emir of Zurmi is suspended. My administration has resolved to begin, and we have already begun implementing the recommendations of the MD Abubakar-led Committee on Finding Solutions to Banditry in Zamfara State. As a next step in addressing this vexing problem, we will not spare anyone indicted by the committee's report, no matter how highly higher off they are. I stated this while receiving the report on the 11th of October 2019, that in implementing the report, the interests of the people of the state, especially their safety, security, and individual as well as collective progress and development, will be the guiding principle of my administration. Let me reiterate my call during the special sermon and prayers yesterday that our people shall complement the effort of the security forces by defending their communities in the wake of any attack. This strategy is part of the decision taken by the northern state governors to combat the menace of banditry and related crimes in our region. I wish to call on the people everywhere in the state to be vigilant and to cooperate with the security operatives for the success of this battle, as the fight against insecurity requires concerted effort in one way or the other. Everyone and everybody has a role to play in addressing our security challenges. While security operatives re-strategize to deal with the crisis decisively, I urge our people to continue to pray for their success. May Almighty Allah bring us back to the glorious era of peace and prosperity we once enjoyed in the state. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.